Of course it was. I've been practicing. He holds out a gloved hand, which I take under protest. Andy's brother-in-law, Ian, is on my list. My doo-doo list. Andy has kept me apprised of his sorry butt via email, text, and telephone calls for the last year, so I have plenty of reason to not like him. Apparently, his attitude after his brother's wedding hasn't improved a whole lot from when Andy met him for the first time. We've analyzed the situation ad nauseum and have come to the conclusion that he's still blaming Andy's husband, or maybe even Andy, for his messed up life. Are you okay? Oh my God, that was a bad one. Andy is fluttering her hands around me, patting me all over once I'm standing. There's nothing broken but my ass, and that already had a crack in it. I'm fine. I hold her hands out to her side so I can see her midsection and distract her from her crazy mother hen program. It's really weird to see her acting so different. I'm willing to bet Party Girl is never in the his house anymore. How are you doing? I ask. Ready to pop? Her white goose-down coat is puffed out so much, she looks like the Michelin Man, or maybe the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I can't actually see her belly at all, but it must be huge, the way it's turning my formerly tiny lawyer friend into a giant human snowball. You have no idea. She pulls me into an awkward hug. She has to bend over to keep her belly from hitting me, and I have to fold in half to meet her since she's shorter than me. I've missed you so much. She sounds almost weepy. I roll my eyes over to Ian, who's pretending to be bored out of his skull. Yeah, I know. Nothing to do but stare at cowboys all day. Poor girl. She has a small legal practice in the town where she lives, but she does all her work at home. I've learned there are the 3 MacKenzie men, some friend of the family named Boog, and then a few other ranch hands who are there every day working. You must really be missing city life. You've sacrificed a lot. Ian doesn't look at me, but his face twitches. Good. Let him suck on that lemon drop for a while. He's going to get a piece of my mind later for being a butthead to my best friend after she gave up her whole life to come out to the middle of nowhere and be a rancher's wife. I narrow my eyes at him, willing him to look over at me and bask in my silent threat. He ignores me, jingling a set of car keys over and over. Come on, Andy says. Let's get back to the truck. It's too damn cold out here. Ian's already moving to get my luggage, but I run on tiptoe past him, making sure to hit the salted parts of the sidewalk so I don't have to test my wind resistance fall breaking theory again. My boobs are bouncing in my lacy bra, and I can't help but smile when no less than 3 guys look over to admire the view. I'm not ashamed to say that I appreciate the attention, which is part of the reason I chose this probably less than warm enough coat. It's way better for emphasizing curves than goose down. I refuse to be a Pillsbury Dough girl on this trip or any other for that matter. I can get it, I say, beating Ian to my bag. Nah, I got it, he says, bending over. I slap his hand away. Back off, John Wayne. Don't touch. He stands up straight and frowns at me, his shoulders going back and giving me great perspective for how wide they are. Holy mother of all things muscular. He could probably carry 2 of my bags on those things. You're gonna carry that all by yourself? He asks. What are you, some kind of women's libber? I look at my bag. It is pretty big and heavy, but he'll probably throw it around and then think he's Mr. Big Man for helping me. I don't want to give him the satisfaction. He has a lot to learn about women, and I'm just the one to educate him. If I get nothing else accomplished while I'm here in this no woman's land, I'm going to make sure my best friend has an easier time living with this dude ranch dude. RESPECT, find out what it means to me. Oh yeah. I got it on the plane, didn't I? I grab my bag and drag it by the handle, muttering to him or maybe just myself since he's probably not even listening. Women's libber? Who says that anymore? Wrangling my bag into a straight line becomes my biggest challenge since arriving in this Arctic hell. The sound of the wheels collecting snow, salt, and slush beneath them makes me want to give myself a mental kick for not